From wolves, otters and seals to tigers, dogs and bears, here are 18 of the rarest carnivores in the world. Number 18. Sloth bear. They have a somewhat comical appearance with their ungainly walk and shaggy coat, but these creatures are not to be taken lightly. Native to the Indian subcontinent, these animals are fearsome enough that even tigers will sometimes avoid them, and elephants and rhinos dislike them so much they'll charge on sight. On average, they can weigh around 300 pounds, 136 kilograms, with a body length exceeding 6 feet, that's 183 centimeters. Along with their large canine teeth, they have sharp, sickle-like claws used for digging up termite mounds, but those claws can also be used as weapons, and sometimes against humans. Number 17. Snow leopard. The range of these cats can extend from the Himalayas into western China. They prefer the higher altitudes, going up some 14,800 feet or 4,000 meters. They've developed some unique adaptations to help them live in those frigid habitats, including thick fur and small ears that help it to retain heat. Its long tail is flexible enough to help the felid maintain its balance while negotiating rocky terrain, and it's so thick and furry that it can help serve as a blanket to cover the critter's face while it sleeps. It's known to make growling and hissing noises, but snow leopards are not able to roar. Number 16. African wild dog. Thanks to its colourful fur, it's also known as the African painted dog. Experts think the unique coloration might serve as a means of visual identification, helping the animals recognise one another. They're found in arid zones and savannas of sub-Saharan Africa and have vanished from much of their original territory. Now considered endangered, current populations are estimated at some 6,600 individuals. Number 15. Malabar large spotted civet. These medium-sized mammals are endemic to the mountains of western India. Males can weigh nearly 15 pounds, 6.6 kilograms, and measure more than 40 inches, 102 centimeters, including the head, body, and tail. They're nocturnal carnivores that are so elusive that experts still don't know much about their biology. At one time, these animals could be found throughout the forests of the Western Ghats. Deforestation reduced their numbers so severely that they were once considered nearly extinct. While sightings of the civets have been documented, we couldn't find an estimate of their population. Number 14. Red panda. Here's a panda that's native to southern China, and although the giant panda and the red panda shared a common ancestor, that was tens of millions of years ago. As a result, the two species are not considered to be closely related, even if this critter does have a taste for bamboo. Red pandas are now considered to be part of the superfamily that includes weasels, raccoons, and skunks. They're about the size of a domestic cat, albeit longer and heavier. Did you know these animals date back some 7 million years and are regarded as living fossils? Number 13. Darwin's fox. Technically, this critter is more closely related to wolves than to foxes, and is noted for its dark coloration and short legs. It was named for the English naturalist Charles Darwin, who discovered this species in 1834. These critters are found only in 2 locations in Chile, the island of Chiloé and the Nahuel Butte National Park. Their numbers are threatened by hunting, habitat loss, and the intrusion of non-native species like domestic dogs. Number 12. Dhole. Native to Central and Southeast Asia, the medium-sized dhole resembles other canid species like the African wild dog, but this animal is so unique that it is the sole member of its genus. They're social critters that live in packs throughout their lives. Because they favour large packs, they can occasionally take down larger prey like deer, but their populations require a lot of land, almost 5 times more area than a comparable number of tigers. One thing that still mystifies experts is how dholes created distinct vocal calls that help coordinate the packs. The sounds are said to be so distinct that individual animals have their own unique calls and can be identified by such. Number 11. South American coati. Also known as the ring-tailed coati, you might see how they're closely related to raccoons. A distinctive physical trait is their upturned, snout-like nose. These tree dwellers are classified as carnivores, but they'll also eat fruit in addition to bird eggs and small animals. They seem to be adaptable to extreme climates. In South America, they're found from hot and humid Amazonian rainforests to the freezing mountain slopes of the Andes. Experts say the only place on the continent they're not found is Chile. Number 10. Maned wolf. Its name notwithstanding, this creature is not a wolf, and even though its markings resemble that of a fox, it doesn't belong to that species either. In fact, it's not so closely related to other canids at all, even though it is classified as such. So what is it? It's the sole member of the genus Chrysocyon, or golden dog. Standing about 3 feet tall, 1 meter at the shoulder, and weighing more than 50 pounds, 23 kilograms, this is regarded as South America's largest canid. They're found in grasslands from Brazil to Argentina. Number 9. Marine otters. Experts say that this critter is the smallest extant marine mammal. They can weigh around 11 pounds, 5 kilograms, and measure 45 inches, 115 centimeters from nose to tip of the tail. They're found near the shores of South America from northern Peru to southern Argentina. Experts say it's a rare beast and relatively unknown outside of its range. Unlike most species of otter, this one stays almost exclusively in coastal, saltwater environments. It typically avoids freshwater habitats. Hunting for their pelts has reduced their numbers. While the otters are listed as endangered, it's unknown how many of them exist in the wild. Number 8. Hawaiian monk seal. Did you know that there were once 3 species of monk seal? Today, there are only 2 that survive. One of them is this monk seal, endemic to the Hawaiian Islands. It's one of only 2 mammals that are native to the islands. Unfortunately, these earless seals are an endangered species, with about 1,100 of the marine mammals remaining. Number 7. Tigers. One of the world's best known carnivores is also one of the world's most endangered animals. The biggest of the big cats has seen a huge decline in its population since the beginning of the 20th century. At that time, about 100,000 individuals existed in the wild. Today, less than 4,000 are thought to remain. In fact, there are more tigers living in captivity than there are living in the wild. For those beasts still roaming free, they typically go after medium-sized mammals like deer or wild boar. Did you know that an adult tiger can chow down 75 pounds of meat, 34 kilograms, at a single feeding? After that, they'll go without eating for about 2 weeks before gorging again. Number 6. Iberian lynx. The population of this wildcat species numbered only 100 individuals at the start of the 21st century. Native to the Iberian Peninsula, the animal survived in only 2 remote regions of Andalusia in southern Spain. The carnivores prey almost exclusively on the European rabbit, so when those rabbits were overhunted, the lynx's vanishing food source nearly caused their extinction. Conservation efforts helped their numbers rebound to more than 300 individuals. They still prey primarily on rabbits, but will also kill mongoose, birds, and red foxes. Number 5. Ethiopian wolf. Did you know that this is one of the rarest canids in the world? It resembles a coyote in build and size and is identified by its red and white fur. Researchers say there's a reason why they look like coyotes. DNA analysis shows that they are more closely related to coyotes than other canids from Africa, and unlike most social carnivores, these beasts are foragers. When it comes to prey, they prefer animals like rodents. Their current range appears limited to remote mountain ranges at elevations approaching 15,000 feet or 4,500 meters. Maybe they need that isolation since these wolves are regarded as Africa's most endangered carnivores. Number 4. Florida panther. This subspecies lives in the swamps and forests of Florida and is sometimes referred to as a mountain lion, puma, or catamount. They can weigh up to 160 pounds, 73 kilograms, and typically prey on animals ranging in size from small hares to large white-tailed deer. It's even been known to take on the American alligator, which is actually the cat's natural predator. Most recent estimates place the panther population at around 230 individuals. Number 3. AMUR leopard. These big cats are set apart from other subspecies by their fur and limbs. Their fur is thick and covered with spots, and their long limbs are well adapted for travelling in deep snow. Deforestation and poaching are among the threats facing this animal's population, and as their numbers fall, their gene pool is diminished. That increases the chances of inbreeding and results in genetic diversity being lost. Less than 90 individuals are now thought to exist. Number 2. IRIOMOTE cat. Leopard cats are small, wild cats that are distributed throughout South and Southeast Asia. This subspecies is found only on one island. With an area of 110 square miles, 290 square kilometers, IRIOMOTE Island comprises the smallest habitat of species of wild cat in the world. Since they don't have competition from carnivores, these cats have a wide-ranging diet that includes rats, flying foxes, and water birds. Fewer than 250 adult individuals are estimated to exist on IRIOMOTE Island. Some sources estimate their population at fewer than 110 individuals. Number 1. Red wolf. According to fossil evidence, they have inhabited areas of the southeastern US for the past 10,000 years or so. Because of that range, these canids are also known as the Florida black wolf or the Mississippi valley wolf. They present a taxonomic mystery, since they look and behave like a hybrid of the grey wolf and the coyote, but their exact lineage still has not been officially determined. Did you know this is regarded as the world's rarest species of wolf? Around 40 individuals are estimated to roam across 5 counties in North Carolina. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button and click the bell for notifications for our next exciting episode right here on Epic Wildlife.